Hello, y'all. I hope y'all had a good weekend. I had an amazing weekend. You know what? I want to tell you about my weekend actually because I learned something this weekend and I thought, ooh, you know what? We're going to shift some things up around here. So I was at a Bosnian American wedding this weekend. Just this little backyard wedding, right? And y'all, I don't know how many compliments were just slung around like confetti that day, but I thought, oh my goodness, Bosnians, man, and very friendly people. And everybody was so kind and so compassionate and so complimentary that I thought, I left there feeling like $1,000,000 and I was like, oh, okay, I understand. I see. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Crazy thing about this is I booked this wedding very recently, actually. So this wasn't like on my schedule. You know, it's almost like it came in divine timing. And it taught me something. And I thought, you know what? Rather than come in and be in a space of addressing truth in a certain way, I think we can do this in a way that is uplifting and positive, because positive reinforcement, man, that is powerful. So we're gonna change. We're shifting perspectives. Not surprisingly, we are pivoting, but I think in the best way possible, because I've had some people coming into some of the readings and they're like, I feel worse. And I'm like, well, that was not exactly the intention. So that's not good. I definitely don't want that. And I really want to be in a space of, I understand actually that uplifting, positive, feel good things actually do wonders for the psyche. So we're here to, I think we're going to move into lifting you up. So let's do that. I'm still going to do journal prompts, but we're going to do this as like self-care and like, you know, good things to kind of get us into a space where we're actually operating in alignment with sort of a vibration that is a little bit more compassionate towards self. So look at all the new things that I got. I also, y'all, I got a mic and I have to get, it's so funny. They give you this mic system, right? And they have all these things that you can charge, but not the receiver. They don't give you a charging cord for the receiver, which is arguably the most important part other than the mic. So I have to go buy a charger for this thing. I'm not very happy about it because it's the kind that has like the little fuzzy thing, and I was going to hook it up on my shirt so I could be all professional for you. I also changed the video quality to 4K because Anthony had mentioned that the resolution was something he couldn't see the other day, and I was like, oh, I never realized I don't ever look at the video in full screen. So hopefully this looks a little bit better, or it's a little bit more clear for you. It's going to take up a heck of a lot more space on my phone, so you are welcome all. Um, and I have some new fun decks and some self-care stuff. So what we're going to do in this space is just have a warm hug, and we're going to talk about the good things that are coming. When I was preparing for this, I do want to say that the message that was coming through was that song by Ariana Grande that's like, the light is coming to bring back everything the darkness stole, you know? And I'm not like, I mean, she's great and all, but I'm not like, I don't listen to her music all the time, but that is one song that I got into for a while. I was like, this is it. This is like, when I was going through a really tough situation, I would listen to that song actually, like, it's my turn, like I'm coming out of this, I'm on the up, and I would, you know, use that actually as a way to kind of motivate me that what I had been through was not without purpose. And so I think that's a great theme song for this reading. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and dive into it. These are your decks. This is group 1, group 2, group 3, and you can pause right here, choose your deck, and then we're going to take these out. Group 1, look at this. Isn't that sick? You have Temperance. I love this. Like, look at all these like things that says part man, part woman, all angel. 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the ground. Major Arcana 14. You know what's interesting about this card and the fact that it says that is that I have been picking up on this like duality within the masculine and feminine balance, and how to balance those out and what that looks like, and how to for me, I operate quite often in a masculine energy, just as a business owner, and I'm pretty, you know, pretty tenacious over here. So I have been trying to find ways to soften. So it's really interesting that Temperance comes in and it says this in the beginning parts, because I do feel like that is something like the good that is coming to you. I feel like just from that is balance, and understanding that Temperance is all about like good karma paying off. It's also about just weathering the storms and getting, you know, through the moments and coming out on the other side of it and dusting yourself off and being like, you know, just having patience in the reality that all good things come to those who wait. Okay, we're gonna see what pops out in the rest of the deck for you, and get you a reading on what is the good coming to group 1. Ooh, look at this bad boy just falling out. You have the Hierophant here coming out. It's kind of a creepy looking Hierophant a little bit, you know? It's like, it's just, which is funny because it looks like a she. I guess it's supposed to be a he, but the interesting thing is that this Hierophant looks a little bit disgruntled, you know, and a little bit like, I don't want to have faith. I just want things to, I want what I want and I want it right now. And I feel that, which might that might be why Temperance is sort of your playing ground in this. It's like, are we done being patient? A little bit. But I do feel like it's not without purpose. We're learning things in this space. Imagine if you just like, imagine if information really did, or lessons worked the way that sort of information works today, and it was just this instant gratification. Would we really be appreciative in that space? Would we really have gratitude? If you've been here for a second, I don't know why I pulled this out, but this is a gratitude stone, or this is what I use it for. I put it right here so that when I sit down, I can be grateful for this space, and it's right within reach. Gratitude is a exponential tool for individual growth. So if you don't have a gratitude stone, you can pick one up, and then if you're just feeling overwhelmed or having a moment or like bleh, and realizing that maybe you're being a little bit ungrateful even, you can pick up your stone and just have a moment and be like, you know what, I'm grateful that fill in the blank. So apparently I was supposed to tell you about that. What else do we have for good news coming? Well, what is the good news? It's like, have faith, be patient. For what? You know? Can we dissect that a little bit? What is the good news? What is, I got that good vibration. Which, you know, if we're in alignment with good energy, that's so good, is like gratitude actually is up there. Joy. Ooh, you got the High Priestess. Isn't this interesting? Okay, so you have Temperance, the Hierophant, the High Priestess. If y'all don't know, all of these cards are sort of the same. They're very similar, okay? And these are also all major arcana. So the thing is, oh, look at this. Look at the imagery here. Do you see how the High Priestess and the Hierophant, they're sort of counterparts in having faith and having just belief, okay? So this is sort of something I picked up on this morning, actually, was just this overall message, okay, to do this reading is, I had done a reading last week and I felt like I kind of brought down one of the groups within the collective. And I thought, what are you doing? You're putting yourself in alignment with that. Are you, you know, and I had to also, because I was like, are you stupid? And I was like, well, now I have to combat the fact that I just called myself stupid. So, you know, but it is like the faith part, okay, is that I do feel that there are moments that come in and they kind of test us. Like, are you ready really for what it is that you're asking for? Have you really learned this lesson? Do you really see the good in this? Are you dissecting this as this is something happening to me, or are you seeing it as this is something something happening for me? And that's a big, huge difference. Okay, what else do we have? I feel like there's probably something pretty big coming, because some of these cards are just like, have patience, just wait. And I always feel like when that's the message, oh my goodness, you have not had anything fall out yet that is not major arcana. Judgment. Oh, I love the judgment in this. Look at it, it's like, ugh. It's a very interesting judgment card. I don't think I've ever seen judgment be, I guess, displayed in that way. Rowdy right now by Christina Aguilera is on. You're gonna get rowdy. That's the music and then in the background if you can't hear it. Judgment is, okay, so here's the thing about judgment, and I think why it's kind of depicted in this way is because judgment is truth, okay? And in our system, it seems like truth can kind of be something that knocks us back or knocks us down a peg, but also arguably what catapults us forward. And so truth and even karma is coming in, and this judgment that is coming in is for your individual growth. Okay, and I would argue too, group one, if you have Temperance, the Hierophant, the High Priestess, this is probably a pretty major transitionary period for you, and a major life moment that is coming in, or you're kind of in the oh, here we go, Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck just while I'm talking about this. And probably a major moment, okay, in which you are in this space of learning, or even in this space of waiting. I feel like the message is not here yet, so I apologize if this sort of seems a bit vague. I think some of y'all will know kind of, well, obviously you will know what you've endured before now. So anything that you would have been through that would have really knocked you down, I feel like is coming around to lift you up. You know, this guy wants to peek out. Oh, perhaps the Emperor is coming out. Look at the Emperor in this. Ooh. Hello. Interesting. And it's another major arcana. Major arcana, major arcana, major arcana, major arcana. Everything that's fallen out of the deck has been major arcana. Let's do, ooh, and Death. Look at that. Also major arcana. Interesting. Oh my goodness, I love it. Death. Endings are new beginnings. And then you have the King of Wands down here. Oh, you have the Queen of Wands too? What? Hold up. Can we kind of put the King of Wands and, excuse me, little bear. You're gonna have to go for a ride. Where are you gonna go? Over here. Oh, the song right now that's on is by the Black Keys called My Next Girl. It's like, my next girl will be nothing like my last girl. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, you also have the Empress? Hang on a second. The Empress is also on the bottom of the deck. Group one. I feel like you have a very passionate counterpart coming in. Here's the King of Cups too, right here as well. I'm gonna put this right here. Look at the look at these cards. Look at that. I don't know if you can see the, ooh, hello. And then you have the Empress. Okay. I'm going to say that group one, I think that what's coming in for you, I feel like it's been a long time coming, and for you to attract a counterpart that is really everything that you are looking for in a person. And so I feel that this person is coming in. Oh goodness, you have the Wheel of Fortune as well on the bottom of the deck that just popped out while I was shuffling and channeling. This is going to talk about this. I'm going to put this with Judgment, actually, is sort of being in that new beginning phase, or ideas in motion, or the wheels of life turning in your favor. This is somebody who is emotionally intelligent. This is a leader and not only are they a leader in sort of all of the realms, in sort of the physical and emotional realms, they're also very passionate. This is a very masculine energy that would be coming in. Now, arguably, if you're male and you're looking at this, okay, so you're also going to have a feminine who's very nurturing and very playful and very passionate. So on either one of those things, it seems like what you have been waiting for, and that good thing that is coming to you, is a counterpart, Now, we're not going to get into the trajectory of when. It's just, you are being kind of advised here to have faith. And I know that there's already an entire collective of people like, tarot readers always say good things are coming and good things are coming. And I hate to be in that position in a reading, but I mean, literally the title of this video is What Good Things Are Coming to You. So what did you expect? Like, you're in the wrong place if you weren't expecting that message. The good thing coming here is that there is a counterpart that I feel that you have worked for, that you have, done things within self in order to receive this sort of blessing. This is somebody who they're just going to be your cup of tea in every capacity. They are going to be your cup of tea. And Queen of Swords, you're going to be very decisive about this. You may have even built boundaries around yourself in order to attract somebody in. You also have coming into things that have not been seen, or any kind of work that has come up. I'm going to put this with these sort of energies over here. And then you also have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck as well. So, yeah, I think the next major chapter in your life, honestly, collective one, is ultimate fulfillment. And here we go. I just shuffled again talking. You have the Ten of Cups coming out as well. I couldn't make this up if I tried. And then you have the Queen of Cups. This is a very emotionally fulfilling person. In addition to this, you also have, y'all, this is a major moment. You have the Eight of Cups. This is the card that knows that there is more out there for them. They put down the past, they put down that which is no longer working for them, and they are moving into that wish fulfillment energy, into the Nine and Ten of Cups. You also have one last major arcana on this. You have Justice. Look at that. Justice is the good karma coming in. It is all of this patience and hard work paying off. This is somebody that is going to match you and match what it is that you are looking for. And more importantly, I think they're also going to be more than willing to fight off anyone. They're going to be they'll choose you over and over again, and they'll fight anyone off with a stick who even tries to come near you. They are going to come in and they are going to claim you as theirs. Wonderful. I love this. Okay, let's get into any charms to kind of help deliver this message for you. And then we'll do some of your, just a little like self-care affirmations for you, just to kind of, give you a little hug. All right. What do we got here for charms? If you have missed other videos on this, or missed the conversation on this. This is, these charms were made by a subscriber named Jolene, and her business is called Art and Arcana. She was busy bringing life into the world, so she's going to be working on socials soon, and that way we can kind of link her business and she can maybe make more charms for other people. But for now, look at, these are just for me. Amazing. I'm so grateful for her. Okay. All right. What charms do we have here? It's kind of, you know, just for fun. We're going to do just a little bit this time. Okay. What do we have here? Oh my gosh. We have these. Okay. I am like, there are certain, y'all have to tell me what this sign is, because it's either, what is it? Is it Virgo or Scorpio? Oh, I think it's Virgo. Is this Virgo? That's why it might be Virgo. And then we have Pisces. Oh wait, this is Gemini. This is Pisces. Sorry. We have No Doubt on the radio. What does this bottle say? Valentina's? I know nothing about. I see this more as celebratory, you know, like a celebration. And here's some, I forgot. The other day, Jolene said what this was, and I completely forgot. So, this, this crystal. There's Aries here as well. You have 12, 14, 29, 20, hang on, 28, 23, and 17. You have this like little money card here. Not card. This has come out in the last time in group one. Both of these did. This is kind of weathering those storms, right? What else do we have here? Aquarius. And then for letters, we have Z, K, N, Q, X, Y, O, X, I. Is that I or is that J? I think that's J. Sorry. And D. So, I don't know if you'll be able to see this on the video, but you can pause this and kind of attempt to look over it. So those are your charms, and then let's get you a self-care card. Okay. And then I don't know yet when I'll have journal prompts up, or what kind of posts I'll be doing with this. If I'll do journal prompts at all, I'll kind of put it on the community page and announce it if I do. At this time, I don't have any scheduled or any put together. So what is one self-care message for collective one, please? One self-care message for collective one. I'm just going to cut the deck actually and do it this way. Soul Sanctuary. It says, I rejuvenate my spirit in sacred retreat. I honor my soul's need for deep, nurturing rest. In stillness, I am filled with peace in my soul and sanctuary. So it does seem a little bit collective one. Oh, also, sorry. You also have Feast of Gratitude on the bottom, and I talked about this gratitude rock, right? I savor the sweet moments of life. I taste the beauty of my days, and my stomach is full of gratitude for every moment. I do feel like this is a moment in which you are just, it's sort of like you are being kind of advised to just surrender in some capacity, because this good is coming to you. And I think it's more so, honestly, about just being in the awareness that this is coming towards you. And so there's no need to force anything, okay? When it's right, it's right. When it works, and you will just know. Okay, baby? And then Feast of Gratitude. I think it is not without purpose that I mentioned this gratitude stone in this. The thing I love about this stone too is that it's like a smooth, so if you can pick up like a smooth crystal and then just hold that in your hand and utilize this as a way to ground you in or connect you in with the energy of gratitude, that raises you up more than you know, and it works It's very, very effective. So getting into a space of having gratitude each day. I talked the other day about the journal journey. If you go up on my blog, it's called Journal Challenge. And in the Journal Challenge, it is essentially just talking about how to get started and some of the tips in there in that space of what you maybe need to get started. And I had talked about how when I started, I just did 5 gratitudes a day just to get me into the routine of journaling every day. So I just carved out time, sat down, and was like, okay, this is what I'm grateful for today, and then went about my day. But it got me into the routine of going, okay, I'm going to journal at this time every day. And then because it was such a baby step, 5 things is very easy to commit to. Then I built into that space and allowed more time for it as time went on. So it does seem like gratitude is really important, and for you to remain in that space, because the higher you feel vibrationally, remember it's going to feel like there are things coming in to test you, because there's a lot that exists in the world around us that is sort of in those lower vibrations: fear, animosity, jealousy, anger. There's a whole system around us, unfortunately, that is operating in that space. And so you are going to get tugged on if you're floating kind of out of that space, or trying to get yourself into an alignment with more gratitude and more joy. So, all right, Collective One, that is your reading. If this resonated, please like and please like and subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment down below. If you're interested in setting up a private reading with me, you can reach out at the Temporal Taurus at outlook.com. Thank you so much for being here, Group 1. Mwah. Enjoy the rest of your day. Is this Green Day? What is on? No, this is definitely not Green Day. Oh, this is literally Marilyn Manson. What a massive difference. If you're in this space and you hear me that I just confused Marilyn Manson with Green Day, let me know in the comments. All right. Let's get a drink of water. Let's check and make sure we're still recording. Hey-o. All right. Group 2. Hello, Group 2. Ooh, you got the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like I don't really have to be too informative on what good is coming to you, but this is more than just, first of all, I want to say that this kind of looks like Princess Diana, doesn't it? Dirty Diana. Oh. I think that's the good that is coming for you in this space, Collective 2, is that things are stabilizing. This doesn't have to necessarily be all about money, but it also could be that too. And arguably when, the money's coming in and that's kind of flowing into us, then it helps in everything. It's like they say money can't buy happiness. And I was like, well, and then they also say, well, I would rather be crying in a Porsche, right? Not me necessarily. I'm not that, we don't have to be that luxurious. Just, being comfortable, right? Is when we're comfortable in that space, it helps us to navigate everything else around us. And so this is sort of like the blessing, I think, coming in for you, is that there is going to be some sort of stability coming in. And this could be in finances or, arguably it's feeling very abundance related. So I would say that this is probably in relation to money coming in towards you, or some sort of shift in maybe career or things in that space that are going to bring in abundance for you. So some kind of shift here. I do have you coming out right off the bat on the bottom of the deck as the Sun, which is a major arcana. Here's the Sun. Here comes the Sun. Meaning this is sort of your moment to shine. Good things are coming into you. I also just right off the bat also have the 9 of Pentacles coming in on the bottom of the deck as well. This is before I even shuffled. The 9 of Pentacles It's about like that building abundance, but also sort of that hard work paying off. So this is kind of the trajectory of things that you've been working on coming into fruition and paying off for you. All right, what else do we have for collective two? This guy wanted to come out. The Tower. Look at that Tower. Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. Okay, what else do we have? We might have to clarify that Tower. Oh, okay. I'm going to pull out just the World that was on top here. I'm not going to pull out all those other cards. I don't think we need that. Here's the World for you. This is like new beginnings, new things coming in. You could have a major shift, honestly, in terms of abundance, and that could be that Tower. Arguably, I never see the Tower as a bad thing. I always think that any kind of major shakeup is a lesson, and so I'm always here for it for us all, because that's how we learn. So don't ever view that card as a negative thing. There are very few cards, actually, realistically, in the tarot deck that we should ever view as a negative. You have the Queen of Wands that just flew right out of the deck, as well as the Moon. So this actually, ooh, you have the Fool too. Let's move these over here a bit. And then I'll kind of shuffle and see what else comes out in this, okay, group two. You have the Queen of Wands here, so some sort of like passion that you have for life, or something that you've been putting in a lot of effort to, something that you put a lot of passion into. This is going to be paying off. Now, I think in this moment, you might not be seeing the trajectory of this quite yet. This may be a bit it may require something of you, and I'm assuming here it's requiring you to kind of take a risk. It's kind of arguably on the other side of you jumping into the unknown is ultimate abundance. Now, I'm going to say one of the challenges I feel like in this space for you, collective two, is that you feel as though you might have some fear surrounding this particular card right here. Okay, because this came out, and then I'm not going to actually pull out the Three of Swords on this board, because this is about good, uplifting messages. But the challenge in this space is sort of like some sort of nervousness, or a little bit of apprehension, okay? But this is like, it's like, go for it. And it's kind of like this Tower moment. It's like, y'all, sometimes when I make choices that I'm like apprehensive about, I'll tell you what, like there's conversations that I've had, or things that I've said in spaces where I thought something, okay? So I thought something very specific in a conversation, and I wanted to just say it. And I was like really putting myself out there in a way. And this is what I did. I was like, 1, 2, 3, jump. And I was just like, 1, 2, 3, send. And then I would send it. Now, I would write it out in my notes before I send it out, and I would read it over, and I would ask tarot, here's the thing, is that when you ask tarot, should I send this? It's always like, well, maybe, I don't know. Like, let's see what happens if you do. It's like constantly the response, because you have free will, right? So what I would do is I would just be like, 1, 2, 3, jump. And I would do this. I would just like jump into the unknown. And I don't personally regret it, honestly, because I learned so much by doing it. And so this is something that it's like, you're just going to have to do the like, do it. And you may be in a space right now where you're kind of indecisive about this, or you're in your head a little bit, or holding in some way, there's like some kind of barrier, okay? Where it's like, it's almost as though, I always see the Two of Swords. I know it comes across different in traditional tarot, but the way I see it is that, she's moving straight from intuition. Okay, she's completely bound. She's blind. She's like, there's things that she's not seeing, right? With the moon, whenever the moon is present, it's always like sight unseen. And so this indecision, really, it's not even indecision. It's just not a trust of intuition. And this is like really this, like, go in and just look at, how does things feel? And really, like, how does it feel? And trust yourself. And this is ultimate trust in yourself. The second group two, that you trust yourself, whoosh, all of this is coming in. It's all your hard work paying off, okay? And that's where the stability is coming in for you. And it's just a matter of trusting self, just going for it. Okay, I'm just going to see if anything else kind of pops out in this before we get into your charms. What the good is coming. I do feel like this has a lot to do with finances. I have the Five of Swords too. Bop is on. Bop is on. Oh, okay. We're gonna have a Hanson moment. Clarify this Five of Swords for me a little bit, please. We're doing uplifting messages in this space. What is this Five of Swords? You could have been, look at this. Look at that. That's fabulous to come out. I think this is actually, okay, this is interesting because I think this Five of Swords and this coming out is sort of connected in with this Two of Swords here as well. Of being in this space of like, this is, you know, the Devil card arguably is about control. And in some capacity, it's about self-control, okay? Now, in like sort of the, in different spaces, it's like the control of others. But this, in this space and for this message, and since there's a theme here, this is about self-control, okay? It's also like it's like trusting self and being in a space of really honoring self and honoring our choices and our decision and being like, this is, you know what? This is what I want. You have the King of Wands coming out in the bottom of the deck. This is like a passionate new beginning. It's taking action passionately. It's like, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to do. And that's that. And I'm just going to do it. And I'm just going to jump into that. You're going to know what this is for you. And you may have been in this space for a while, in this hermit energy a little bit, being in a space of reflecting on self or going within or sort of isolating in some capacity. And this is sort of like you kind of actually, part of it is like you taking that lantern, right, that you took, that was in there, that you formed in the cave of the hermit cave, right? And then taking that out and shining your light onto the world around you and going, this is what I want to do. This is where I want to be. And really having boundaries in this space in terms of moving forward. This is very Emperor type energy. This is also on the bottom of the deck, and this can be Empress as well, no matter which gender you resonate into, or energy anyway, that you resonate with. This is moving into this sort of ultimate stability. It's like, you know what you need to do and you need to trust yourself. And then once you do that, everything is going to come and turn into your favor. But you must move into a situation. I must move into trusting self. You also have justice coming through as well. Justice is that good karma coming in, as in like what you've given out, you will be receiving back. So if you have moved with good intention, that is coming back around to you. And it's sort of this hard work paying off, again, with that Nine of Pentacles underneath there. So beautiful things are coming. I think it takes just a little bit from you. And it's just a matter of trusting yourself and just going for it. And so if you were looking for confirmation in this space of whether or not you should do XYZ, I would say the answer is a resounding yes. All right. Let's tap into your charms. Really quick, these charms are from a subscriber named Jolene. She gifted me these from her business, Art and Arcana. She has been busy bringing new life into the world, so at this time we don't have socials, but when we do, I will link those up and let everybody know. So for right now, I get to be like the, what I want to say, like the introduction. Okay. So cool. Ooh, look at that. I hadn't even seen that. How did I miss that? Interesting. That's weird. I don't remember seeing that at all. Crazy. Okay, let's see what your charms are. Sorry if this is a little bit loud. We're just going to do a small handful. We're not going to do too many today. Lots of shells. You know what this reminds me of is Sally sells she shells at the sea. Oh gosh, I don't know if I can do that. How does it go? Sally sells so we're gonna do tongue ties, tongue twisters in a tarot reading now. What are we doing? What are we doing? Now I'm aggravated that I don't know it. Okay, Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Okay. Anyway, we have one of these chakras. I gotta look up what these are. I believe this is crown or not, third eye. Is it? What is this one? What's the blue one? Maybe blue is third eye. Maybe purple is crown. Look at me. Huh. I know so many things. I think this is, who is this? I gotta learn the symbols. Someone's watching this and being like, this reader don't know what she's talking about. Ooh, you got fire. I haven't seen that come out either. And then what does this one say? XO. Yeah, kiss the old way of thinking goodbye. Group 2. You got 23, 29, 3, 24, lots of numbers. 31, 25, 15, and then your letters are D, B, E, Z, easy peasy, baby. V, R, G, Y, what is this? N. All right, there's your charms, and then I'm gonna get you one more card for self-care. Sorry, I didn't leave those out very long, and I don't necessarily go through and read them for you. I feel like it's gonna hit however it hits for you. You'll know. I don't like to, you know, add anything to it in terms of the charms. Okay, so we have a self-care affirmation for you that we'll leave at the end of your reading. And then I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna have journal prompts up for this, or if I will have something kind of a journal post related to this topic. I have, oh my goodness, y'all, we're starting softball season with my children, and that is gonna be busy for me. All right, let's see if we can get something to pull out. This deck sticks a little bit, so, oh wait, this guy, are you wanting to come? Yeah. Cloud of release. I release my stress and worry like a cloud. It floats away, and all that's left is stillness. In the stillness, I am held by a loving God. Okay, and this is what it looks like here. So maybe some sort of release. I also have flourishing meadow on the bottom of the deck. Okay, let me show it to you. This is, I cultivate positivity. My mind is a flourishing meadow of vibrant possibility. Positive thoughts bloom in the lush garden of my mind. So those are your self-care cards. I really do feel in group 2 that in this space, I think you're gonna tap into this, and you're gonna know if there is something, you know, something that you kind of been ruminating over on an idea or a plan that you're wanting to put in motion, or something that you're wanting to do or say, or all kinds of things that fall into this space. And I feel like this is your push to move forward and to take that leap and to take that step, okay? Because once you do, amazing things are coming to follow that. All right, group 2, thank you so much for being here. If this resonated with you, please like and subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment down below. If you are interested in a private reading, you can reach out to me at thetemporaltaurus@outlook.com. Thank you so much for being here in group 2. Have a good day. Group 3, you have the Lovers. Look at this thing. Does that look a little bit like Adam and Eve? It is Adam and Eve. It's us against the world is kind of the vibe in that card a little bit. We're going to put the Lovers over here. And then we're going to see what good is coming for you. I mean, I feel like with the Lovers on here, this could, I mean, potentially be a connection coming towards you. Or the expansion of a existing connection or a new chapter in the connection that you are in. All of the things that will exist in that space. Okay, what is the good coming for collective 3, please? What is the good coming for collective 3? This guy wanted to pop out. Ooh, the Hierophant. Having faith in something. Let's wait until we have more out. Ooh, hello, okay. Here's the Hermit. We were just talking about the Hermit before. Ooh, look at this. Look at that star card. And then you have, what else fell out here? The 4 of Cups, some sort of opportunity being presented to you. Someone offering you some cup of love. There's the 2 of Cups. Interesting. It kind of is giving a little bit of a vibe here, collective 3, that someone is going to reach into your little hermit cave and be like, hello, I like you. You are just the right flavor for me. All right, what else do we have here? And then you have the Queen of Wands. So because this is coming towards, somebody coming towards you could be quite passionate towards you, or is in their feels a little bit about you and wanting to offer you some sort of fulfillment or perhaps commitment of some sort. This is somebody who's going to be coming in who I feel like you had, this is a very similar reading to kind of to group 1 in some capacity. This is really that you've had sort of, you've been weathering the storm a little bit in some capacity. Okay, kind of waiting for some sort of new beginning. And I feel like this is arguably, this is on the bottom of the deck. You have the World, which is literally the new beginning card, or one of them. And I just want to say that Adele, Hello from the Other Side, just came in, or Hello. Must have called 1,000 times. There could be somebody, no, this is the good that is coming. So, I mean, if you are sort of in a space of maybe wanting someone to reach out, this could be that moment. There is going to be a bit of a Tower moment. Towers are never a bad thing, in my opinion. I don't ever read the Tower as a negative experience. I feel like anything that shakes us up with the intent to teach us is a valuable life lesson, and therefore that is never a bad thing. So this could be even just this person kind of reaching out to you and sort of extending their love for you, or offering you this cup of love, could be something that is, it shakes you up, you know, it puts you in a little bit of a whoa, it puts you in your feels a bit. And I don't think, in some capacity, it feels like you're not going to see this coming. And so this could be the trajectory of when this is going to occur is obviously unknown in tarot, but this is going to come in kind of when you're least expecting it, it feels a little bit like. And it could come in a moment where you're kind of in this space, or moving into the space of really choosing self. And it's like, then you get into the space of honoring self, and then bam, someone's going to come and be like, oh, I like that about you, group 3. Let me give you all these cups of love. So I feel like the good that is coming into you is a connection of some sort. You had the Knight of Cups coming in. Look at this Knight of Cups. It's like, I'm coming with my cup of love. And arguably going against the grain, because look at all that wind. Sort of like, not only is the Knight of Cups coming with his cup of love, or her, it could be I suppose it could be a Princess of Cups as well. Is coming with their cup of love, but they're going against the grain even. So they're kind of like, they're weathering the storm a bit. They're like, I'm coming towards you. And also you have the Empress that just came out on the bottom of the deck, as well as the 6 of Wands. Look at that. 6 of Wands is sort of being the chosen one in some capacity. That's how I see it anyway. Is like, it's kind of, you know, I don't know. I don't ever read the Six of Wands as riding it on your high horse, because I feel that the Six of, you know, the person that is riding on that horse that has the wreath, that is, they worked for that position. So there is no hierarchy in that. The hard work pays off. That's just the way it is. And so for you, your hard work in this moment that you have kind of gone within self, and to really honor yourself, is coming through. And there is going to be a connection that forms because of this, I feel, anyway. And this is going to be somebody who is, here's the King of Cups coming out on the bottom of the deck as well. This is going to be somebody who is emotionally intelligent, emotionally fulfilling, and is going to understand your emotional needs. Here's that Ace of Cups too coming in on the bottom of the deck. This is going to come in like in a big cup of love, or a big emotional display of affection towards you. It might even put you in a little bit of Queen of Cups energy. Interesting, all these cards were there on the bottom of the deck. And this may have come also after a period of time of being in sort of reflection. Maybe in a time of having some patience as well. All right, group 3. That is your good news coming in. Whoa, Nelly. Maybe you're gonna, maybe I said that for a reason. Maybe this person is gonna come in towards you like, hello, I like you, I want you. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready, group 3. Let's take on the world together. I want you. And oh, here we are. So the 8 of Wands. This is, I think, just with these cards, I think this is coming in quite quickly actually for you, collective 3. So ooh, get ready. Okay, we're going to pull out some charms really quick. We have this here. I just want to really quick acknowledge that these came from a subscriber named Jolene. This is her business name, Art and Arcana. She has been busy bringing in new life into this world, so we don't have socials quite yet, but when we do, I will let you all know in the community page. So do like and subscribe so that you can have access to that. If you are a reader yourself and you would like maybe Jolene to make you a set. I don't honestly know if that's something that she is up for or willing to do. I'm just kind of like, look at me. I'm just like, oh, just giving her business without really talking to her first. So I guess that would be something that we'd have to run past her first. But she does an amazing job. So there's that. Okay. Let's get you just a small handful of charms in this space. Okay, we have some seashells. If you watch more than one reading, you can go to collective 2 and watch me stumble over trying to do a tongue twister of the Sally Sells seashells, because that was wonderful. And then you have these. I completely forget what Jolene said these were the other day. So if you know, you can let me know as well. You have this little celebratory bottle here. This little cat paperclip. Anything else? We have a Libra. And we have Gemini. And then we have ZKM. You know what? The other day, I didn't realize that this might be an I, and I put it as an exclamation mark. It's one of those. We can have it as both, okay? J, Z, G, H, S, S. Ooh, kiss. Kiss me beneath the milky twilight. You wear those shoes and I will wear that dress. Oh. Anyway. If you like that song, that came up in my brain. Here's 17, 12, 20, 31, 5, and 6 in terms of numbers. So if you want to kind of look over those for a second, you might need to pause the video. Hopefully the video quality is good enough for you to see them. But I'm going to move into your self-care message now, and then we'll close out this reading for you, group 3. Okay, so self-care. What you got in this space? What you know about me? Okay. Ooh, okay. That just popped right out. A worthy heart. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. I have a voice. My needs are valuable. I express what I think and feel. I allow others to care for me. My heart is worthy of care and attention. Amen to that. You are worthy, group 3. Don't you forget it. Wanderlust of the spirit. Ooh. We have, I follow my spirit on its wanderlust, guided by intuition and character. I trust myself to journey freely. Yes, this is a moment too of surrender as well, after sort of a period of reflection. Surrender to the good stuff. What is that? I just got that song. How does it go? Let's skip to the good part. Yeah, that's a theme for this. Okay, that is the whole message for you, group 3. If you resonated into this and you want to hear more content like this, you can like and subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment down below. And if you are I cannot speak today. If you are interested in a private reading with me, you may email me at thetemporaltaurus@outlook.com. Thank you so much for being here in group 3. Enjoy the rest of your day. Mwah.